Interesting facts about John Wick. Chapter 2. Before watching the film, watch the video which we have summarized in the interesting facts behind the making of John Wick, Chapter 2. After the success of John Wick, who made fantastic profits, Keanu Reeves is back as a gun-skilling assassin in the continuation of the sequel titled John Wick, Chapter 2. No less exciting than the first film. 1. Keanu Reeves trains hard using all kinds of firearms. In order to play the role of John Wick, Keanu Reeves trains hard to master all kinds of firearms. He retrained his skills for the sequel to the John Wick film to look natural when shooting the film. 2. Keanu Reeves and Lawrence Fishburne reunion. John Wick, Chapter 2 marks the reunion of Keanu Reeves and Lawrence Fishburne for the first time since the Matrix trilogy. They are both famous for their iconic roles in the Matrix films directed by the Wachowski brothers. This time, the relationship between Keanu and Fishburne was colored by friendship as well as hostility. 3. Common is Keanu Reeves' enemy again. Common had a role as the enemy of Keanu Reeves in Street Kings in 2008. While playing in the film Street Kings, Common played the leader of an armed group fighting with the police of which Reeves was a member. In this sequel to John Wick, Common also took on the role of a villain named Cassian who becomes John Wick's enemy. Maybe the director wanted to make these two actors nostalgic with their previous roles. 4. Chad Stahelski is a stuntman in the Matrix trilogy. Who would not have thought that Chad Stahelski, the director of John Wick from the first sequel, started his career in the film industry as a stuntman. Starting with just being a stuntman in low-budget action films, Stahelski finally got the opportunity to be a stunt for Keanu Reeves in the film The Matrix. It was the meeting with Keanu that made Stahelski start to venture into making the film John Wick in 2014. 5. Keanu Reeves and Peter Stormare's fourth collaboration. Keanu Reeves has worked with Peter Stormare on the films Constantine, 2005, Henry's Crime, 2010, and the television series Swedish Dicks, 2016. While in Constantine, Keanu Reeves, who plays the role of a demon slayer, collided with the character of Satan, played by Peter Stormare. Their collaboration continued until the movie John Wick, Chapter 2, where Peter will play Abram. 6. New dog. After the death of John Wick's dog in the first sequel, in the movie John Wick, Chapter 2, a new dog came to replace it. This time, John Wick's dog was a bit more serious. If we watch the first film, we can understand that the reason John Wick became a hitman was after the dog his wife gave him was killed by the son of a mafia who became his enemy.